Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about angel investors versus angel groups. I get approached by a lot of people on Fiverr asking me if I have angel investors that will be willing to invest in their project. And I want to make this video so people can understand why I no longer promote my angel investor databases and instead I promote the angel groups database. A little bit about myself. I'm a fundraising strategist with 15 years of experience in high-end real estate sales and marketing spanning Canada, Dubai, and the Caribbean. And over the last 2 years on Fiverr, I've assisted over 250 clients with startup fundraising, pitch deck refinement, investor outreach strategies, and custom investor databases. In addition, I serve as an advisor to a New York-based investment firm associated with a $60 billion fund. The fund diversifies across many sectors, including income-producing real estate, and frequently involves capital commitments in the range of $10 million to $20 million for each project. You can find out more about my services by checking my Fiverr profile below. So just to get really started, so why I do not promote my angel investor lists anymore? Well, the reason is because I have angel investor groups database that, especially for the United States, will cover this off for you. So let me explain a little bit about it in the video. So in other words, optimizing outreach, angel investors versus angel groups. So contacting anonymous angel investors on LinkedIn can be challenging for less effective than engaging with organized angel groups. LinkedIn, while a valuable networking tool, lacks the formal structure needed to assess the credibility and investment interests of individual investors, and randomly reaching out to LinkedIn may yield a lower response rate as investors may not actively seek or expect such inquiries. Remember that somebody who has clicked off one of 20 or 30 items on LinkedIn of what they are and what they're interested in, that's generally something they do when they set up their account. It may have been 3, 4, 5 years ago. And another issue is many people do not check their LinkedIn messages every day. It's not automatic that they're going to get some sort of ping. And I found this out recently when dealing with investors that we're trying to help out with a fund, especially we have a real estate fund, quite large, and we're reaching out to a particular party, and it turns out that they hadn't been on LinkedIn for a while. Now that's fine, it's not the end of the world, but if you're looking to launch your startup, that might be a little bit more challenging, and the odds are that you're going to get a little bit depressed when you've reached out to maybe 100 and you find that none of them have contacted you back. So let's talk about the benefits of angel groups. Utilizing the resources of angel groups provides a more structured and efficient approach to connecting with potential investors. Now I'm going to show you a version of my angel investor database and my angel group database. You can still contact me if you really want to go the angel investor route. I have 14,000 contacts on it. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Now, angel groups are formal organizations that bring together individual investors interested in reviewing and investing in startup opportunities. So in other words, if somebody has clicked on their LinkedIn profile that they're a angel investor, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are. But if in an angel group, if you've joined that, the odds are that you're an angel investor. You want to actively review startups opportunities because you're going to have regular meetings. You're going to be contacting by the head of the group to review different opportunities. So unless you want to be an angel investor, you're not going to be in that group. So that's another reason why I like to target those. Now, these groups have established processes for evaluating pitches, conducting due diligence, and coordinating investments. Again, more organized, but you're reaching the same parties. Transparency and credibility. Now this is really important. Angel groups offer transparency and credibility, often lacking in individual LinkedIn outreach. Remember, if you're on LinkedIn, a lot of times you're on LinkedIn there because you're in the business of trying to do business. And while you may have said that you're a angel investor, you may have ulterior motives to why you have clicked that, and it may be that you're actually trying to sell a service to that startup, and that's lacking in the credibility and transparency, and it does happen a lot. So being part of an organized group lends legitimacy to the investment process, assuring entrepreneurs that their proposals are considered by experienced and knowledgeable investors. That's another thing that's really important. You are competing against thousands of other people that are looking to source capital, and there's only so much capital to go around, and it's always going to go to the best opportunities. Now, time efficiency. So here's the big one. Comparing the time to reach out to 100 angel investors on LinkedIn versus 100 angel groups highlights the efficiency of the latter method. LinkedIn outreach is time-consuming, requiring personalized messages and careful consideration of individual profiles, and engaging with angel groups allows for streamlined efforts with centralized points of contact and application processes, saving time and increasing exposure. You're going to see this in the spreadsheet that I show you just coming up soon. Potential added contacts. Angel groups offer a significant advantage in potential added contacts. Connecting with an angel group provides access to a collective network of investors, fostering additional introductions and referrals within the group. This multiplier effect enhances the chances of establishing meaningful connections with the investors interested in the startup. It's a proven fact, and that's why I no longer promote the angel investor database, no matter how large it is. In fact, the global one I have is 45,000 contacts. Isn't that great? You got 45,000 potential contacts. You'll do much better with my USA angel group database. So conclusion, while LinkedIn serves as a valuable networking tool, the structured approach and collective expertise of angel groups makes a more effective avenue for entrepreneurs seeking investment. The time efficiency and the potential for added contacts inherent in angel groups contribute to a more streamlined and fruitful fundraising effort for entrepreneurs. Well, let's take a look at the databases and you'll see why really quickly. So now we're over on the database part. I'm just going to quickly show you. This is my USA Angel Investor database, and these are all angel investors who have expressed that they are looking for angel investment opportunities via their LinkedIn profile. So I've got all their LinkedIn profiles. This is a database that has been actually verified, and this was in December 2023. Most people don't change their LinkedIn profiles, so the odds are that this is the database that could last you throughout all of 2024 if you wanted to go out and start a campaign of contacting them. It's got a lot of great information, of course, their name, the number of investments that they've been involved in, and obviously they're all investors. They're either angel investors or they could even be an investment partner at a venture capital firm. One thing to keep in mind, almost everybody at a senior level in a venture capital firm is an angel investor at some point in their life, or they were a founder. So keep that in mind, that no matter what happens, you're talking to someone that probably has a fair bit of experience when it comes to fundraising, so they know what you're looking for. You can see here it says co-founder, CEO, or it might say experience and passion of venture capitalist brand building professional. So I've got the description there for you. You've got their website if they have one. They all have the LinkedIn addresses. Again, there's a little more than there are 14,000 here. And this is a database that you can approach me on Fiverr, and I can give you the price on that, and they're all from the United States. Now the issue is you're going to have to spend a lot of time connecting with them, and if you have somebody on your firm who's professional at that, another little bit of a secret here, there are ways to find the email addresses from LinkedIn profiles. You can look that up. There's a number of firms. They're always going to be paid services, but they're there if you wanted to use that approach. So now let's look at the easy way, which is the angel groups. Okay, so now we're over on the angel group database, and instead of 14,000, there's 143. Now this is one of the 8 databases that I have in my profile of databases. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you know I've got over 400,000 contacts in venture capital, private equity, angel investors, hedge funds, investment banks, family investment office, you name it. Anything having to do with money, fundraising, I've got it. But I've got 8 databases that you can live and die on if you're fundraising, and they probably have less than 15,000 contacts in total. If you're looking to raise capital for your startup and you're looking to raise under $500,000, this is the database that I tell people to look at, because it's been verified and verified and verified so many times by me that it's pretty clean. Now, you're getting 143 contacts. These are all angel groups, just like the rest of the previous part of the video. And you can see they've funded over 7,000. That number of investments number is very, very low compared to what they've actually done. It probably is closer to 10 to 15. Now, they're all in the U.S. They're all angel groups, and they all have a description. For example, this one says, we're a group of 140 active angel investors. Each year we invest 10 million into 20 startups and provide mentorship. So there's one right off the bat. That was just obviously a random click, but there's many more. This one here, founded in 2005, composed of a maximum number of 50 accredited angel investors. So this is really what you're looking for if you're looking to raise under $500,000. Now, it really helps if you have a pitch deck, and you know that I do pitch deck reviews and I offer a business plan to pitch deck services. You look at my profile, you can get all the information there. You're going to get their website as well. Now, on this database, I also have email addresses, and in many cases, they don't have an email address. You're going to do what's called an online registration. Sometimes they're just going to want you to provide a little bit of an executive summary. Sometimes they're going to ask you to send the pitch deck in. So why is this database the best one? Well, it's proven. It covers all of the USA, and it has a very long track record of being successful in raising capital for a number of types of businesses. You can see here under the sectors, there's a lot of technology, a lot of consumer, a lot of healthcare in there, a lot of fintech, various industries. Right across the board, this database is going to help you if you're looking to raise capital. I hope that video was helpful in describing the differences between angel investor lists and angel group lists. For more information on my databases and fundraising services, click my Fiverr link below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.